Day 56 of 365 days of meditation, and today did not go as planned in terms of meditating in the morning. I actually ended up meditating very late in the day, around 11 p.m. and finished around midnight, so I meditated for about an hour. Just after midnight I wrapped up. And it's a little bit frustrating. I feel like in some ways I'm making this harder than it needs to be by meditating at weird times like I did today, instead of consistently in the morning. I feel like I'm making it harder on myself than it needs to be, which is frustrating. But yeah, not much I can do about it at this point. The day is done, the meditation is done, 56 days in the book. Not a lot to report from the meditation. I was tired, so nodded off a few times. I was able to focus fairly easily, and my mind wasn't too chattery. So, excuse me. That was the meditation itself, and other than that, in terms of how the practice seems to be affecting me outside, I don't know if it's that I am becoming increasingly aware of the chatter that goes on in my own head, or if I am regressing in terms of my ability to sort of stay present and observe the way I'm thinking, the thoughts I'm having, and sort of catch them before there's an emotional response. But yeah, just yesterday evening I got frustrated in traffic and got really sort of upset, which is weird. That feels like a step backwards for me to get upset about something like that. It hasn't been a long time. Or maybe it was just providing contrast and showing me that that's where I was quite often in the past, sort of reactive and easy to become agitated and frustrated, and it hasn't happened in quite a very long time. And so the fact that it happened and it really seemed foreign and unpleasant, maybe it was just sort of providing some contrast of where I usually am now compared to where I was before. But I don't know. I can't say for sure. Sometimes lately I've been feeling kind of scrambled, but again, it could be this irregular sleep-wake pattern and too much travel and eating too much crappy food over the holidays, and I don't know, just the exercise I got back into this week, so that doesn't seem to be it. But yeah, I don't know. I know there's a lot of things I could do better to enhance my mood, and I'm not necessarily doing them. Meditating at 11 p.m. is definitely not optimal for me. So, or starting my meditation at 11 p.m. But anyway, that's it. That's all I'm going to report. It's like 20 minutes after midnight now, so I'm done. I'm already got myself ready for bed before I meditated and showered and all that, so I could just hop straight into bed after. So I'm going to call it a night. We'll see what tomorrow brings. Hopefully I can sort of get this train back on the rails, because right now I feel like I'm kind of just grinding myself along the track, half on the rails, half in the gravel, making this practice more difficult than it needs to be, so by doing it at random hours. So hopefully we'll get back into some form of routine here pretty quick. Other than that, wrap this up the same way I usually do, which is if you are struggling at all with your mental health, feeling anxious or depressed, or struggling with obsessive compulsive disorder or something else, unable to cope with your mental or emotional state, ruminating excessively, catastrophizing, worrying, obsessing, talk to somebody. It could be the best thing you do for yourself in terms of taking that first step towards understanding what you're doing, and then possibly finding some help or helping yourself towards a better mental and emotional state. Yeah, that's it for today. Thanks for watching.